Satnam, I'm Yogigems. I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and in this physical reality, our vehicle is this beautiful physical body. This Kundalini Yoga Kriya works with our physical body to lighten it, to beautify it, to elevate it. It's known as the Kundalini Yoga Kriya for adjustment of the body to elevate the spirit. Let's bring our palms together, give them a good vigorous rub, and bring your prayer mudra into the heart. Deep inhale to stretch tall. Keep that length as you exhale. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to lift the heart. And exhale to draw the chin in towards the neck. Let's take a deep inhale to tune in with our mantras. If you're new to the mantras, just listen in for now. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you invite your higher self to guide you through this Kundalini Yoga practice, keeping you safe from injury and keeping the space that you're practicing in clear, safe and protected. Exhaling, relaxing the hands down to the knees in Gyan Mudra, index fingers touching thumbs. And just allow those mantras to vibrate through every cell, molecule and atom of your being, bringing you into deep presence for this Kundalini Yoga. Good, so we'll begin our Kundalini Yoga Kriya to adjust the body and elevate the spirit. Let's come down to lying flat on the back. And we've got our fingers interlaced in Venus Mudra. We're bringing our Venus Mudra behind the head nice and relaxed, unless your core needs a bit of help today, in which case hands come underneath the buttocks with the palms down. We're inhaling the legs up to 90 degrees and exhaling them back down. Inhaling up through the nose, exhaling down through the nose. Good. If you're finding the lower back pulls away from the earth, just bend the knees as much as you need to keep the lower back pushed down into the earth. This is a really great stabilizer for the lower three chakras, Muladhara, Svadhisthana, Manipura, or the root, the sacral and the navel chakras. And let's inhale, raise the legs up, hold that breath in as you squeeze Mulban, squeeze anus and sex organs, hold it, squeeze. And exhale, bring knees into chest, wrap arms around knees and give yourself a little hug just to ease the lower back, ease any tension out from the navel. And we'll tuck the hands into the creases behind the knees, rocking forwards and back, up and down along the spine a few times until you come all the way up, and we'll come over onto all fours. So we're resting our hands underneath our shoulders, the knees are directly under the hips. We're going to curl the toes under, and we're going to draw the hips up and back towards the top back corner of the room into a down dog. And then we're going to drop down into a cobra. So you're dropping the hips and lifting the head. Exhaling back into down dog. Inhaling forward and up into cobra. Finding your own pace, your own rhythm with this movement that shifts the energy from those lower 3 chakras up into the higher centers. Keeping the navel engaged throughout to protect the spine. Keeping the eyes locked into the third eye point. And let's inhale up into our cobra, lifting up through the crown, squeezing Mulban, pulling up through pelvic floor. Draw the energy up. And we'll exhale, sit back onto the heels in our comfortable baby pose, arms alongside the body. If the forehead doesn't quite comfortably reach the floor, stack your fists and rest your forehead on your fists. Breathing into the belly here just to alleviate any tension that might have accumulated in the lower back. And we'll place our hands underneath the shoulders now, gently lift ourselves up to come sitting with our legs extended straight out in front. We've got our hands on our knees, on our shins, or on our big toes if we can reach them. And leading with the heart, we're going to inhale up and exhale, fold forward. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. Keep the eyes locked up and into the third eye point in the center of the brow. And hold the awareness at the lower spine as we bring vitality to the lower back. This is a great activation through the life nerve, as it's known in Kundalini Yoga teachings, keeping us flexible not only in our body but in our mind as well. Moving at your own pace, fast or slow, it's up to you. Let's inhale up. Hold that breath as you squeeze Mulband, pelvic floor up, navel in, energy rises from root to crown, hold, squeeze, lift. And exhale, relax, release, walk the hands back up the legs, hands to the thighs or out behind you, and just rest here in stillness for a moment. Let's come back onto the heels now, bringing the heels close together underneath the sit bones or staying in your comfortable easy pose if that's more accessible. Hands up onto the shoulders, fingers at the front, thumbs at the back, navel in. We're going to inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. I'm mirroring you. Inhale left, exhale right. Eyes resting up and in at the third eye point as we spiral that energy from the lower 3 chakras up into Anahata chakra in the center of the chest, the heart chakra, this seat of compassion, of love, of kindness and connection. This movement, fantastic, not only for the energetic heart, but for the circulatory system, for the physical heart as well. Keep those elbows lifted to direct the energy up into the heart space. And inhaling to the center, hold that breath in as you squeeze tight through Mulband, pelvic floor up, drawing energy from tailbone to crown. Hold it, squeeze, lift. Exhale, relax the hands to the knees or the thighs in Gyan Mudra. And stay present, allowing this energy to circulate. And we'll come again onto all fours, again with our wrists beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips, and we'll bring our big toes to touch behind us as we move into a cat-cow, inhaling as we drop the belly down, exhaling as we arch the spine up. Again, with the eyes locked up and into the third eye point, we're taking our own pace, leading this movement with the tailbone, taking that undulation through the spine to release any blocks, any tensions from the spine. Keeping the navel engaged to protect the lower back. As we increase flexibility in the spine, again, we increase flexibility in the mind. Inhaling up. Hold that breath in as you squeeze through Mulband and take that energy from tailbone to crown. Hold, squeeze, lift. Exhale, sit back on the heels, come into your comfortable baby pose, resting forehead to the earth or stacking fists and resting forehead on the fists. Breathe into the belly, breathe into the lower back. Take a moment here just to rest. And we'll bring our hands underneath our shoulders, gently lifting back up to come sitting on the heels, of course, sitting in easy pose if this is not accessible to you. We've got our chin to the chest and we're gently and slowly going to draw our left ear to our left shoulder. On the exhale, we'll slide the chin down across the chest once more. And we'll inhale right ear to right shoulder. Now, if your neck is feeling a little tender today, continue on with this semicircle across the chest. Otherwise, if you're feeling strong in the neck, you might want to take this into a full neck rotation. Inhaling back and around, and exhaling forward and around. Take this slow, let the head be heavy. And enjoy this really lovely stretch through the neck. Keep the eyes locked into third eye point. And the next time that your chin comes to the chest, gently changing direction. Of course, if you're feeling tender in the neck, you can always come back to that semicircle across the chest. Enjoying this really lovely release of energy as you bathe the inside of the skull, you bathe those higher glands with the amrit or the nectar of this practice. And the next time that your chin rests down to the neck, straighten the spine, but let the head hang down and breathe into the back of the neck, breathe into the shoulder blades, the top of the back. And then gently raise the head up. We'll turn the palms to face up in the lap, and we'll inhale the left arm up and over, exhale back down to the lap, inhale right arm up and over, exhale back down to the lap. Keep the navel in as you sway from left to right, enjoying the grace of this movement through the spine. As the navel pulls in, we hold the lower chakras very stable on the earth like the roots of a tree, to allow more movement, more grace, more fluidity through the upper body and the higher centers. Keeping the eyes locked into third eye point. Bringing the hands back to the thighs. Now let's take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in, squeezing Mulbandh as you elevate that energy from root to crown. Hold, squeeze, lift, stretch. And exhale, relax, release. Take a moment in presence, in awareness. Feeling the elevation of this Kundalini Yoga Kriya. Good, now we'll bring our fist to the shoulders. We'll reach the left hand forward as we chant Sa, right hand forward Ta, left hand Na, right hand Ma.
Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, 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 Sa, Ta, Na, Ma.
Bring both fists in, deep inhale. Hold that breath, squeezing Mulbandh, elevating that energy up, up, up. Hold, squeeze, lift. Exhale, float hands to knees in Gyan Mudra. Resting in awareness, in presence. We'll come to our comfortable, easy pose if you're not there already. Holding onto the knees, we're going to move the energy with a Sufi grind in a counterclockwise direction. So you're inhaling forward and to the left, exhaling back and to the right. Nice full movements as you draw the navel in and you take this through the full length of the spine, distributing and circulating this energy of elevation through the whole body. Keep the eyes locked into third eye point as you take your own pace. Navel pulling in. Inhale to the center. Hold that breath in, squeeze tight through Mulbandh, raise the energy up. And exhale, relax and release. And we're going to come all the way down to lying flat on the back for our Shavasana. Stretch out wide on the earth. Legs out wide, arms out wide. Giving yourself permission here to just be. And we'll rest here in stillness for just another minute. And I will lead us out on the other side. Gently start to wriggle fingers and toes, circling wrists and ankles first in one direction and then in the other direction. And inhaling to stretch the arms up above the head, point and flex the feet, stretch. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Inhale, knees into chest. Wrap arms around knees, give yourself a little hug, a rock from side to side. And then drop them over to one side as you turn your head in the opposite direction. Breathe into that twist. Inhale to center, exhale over to the other side. Breathe into that twist. Inhale back to the center, rubbing hands and feet together. Give them a good rub. Come back into your body and tuck hands into creases behind knees, rocking forwards and back, up and down, until you come all the way up to sitting tall in your comfortable, easy pose. Hands in Gyan Mudra on the knees. Spine long from the back of the pelvis. Heart lifted. Shoulders relaxed. Chin tucked in. Let's bring our palms together. We'll close our practice with Sat Nam. Let's take a deep inhale to chant. Bowing chin to chest, offering gratitude to body, mind and breath for bringing you to this Kundalini Yoga. Send that gratitude out into your life as far as it will go. And come back into the room whenever you feel ready. Sat Nam, I'm Yogigems. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do click thumbs up. And if you would like to see more, please do subscribe. And thank you to all of those who support me on Patreon, on Ko-fi, and through YouTube. Super thanks. Sat Nam. Lots of love to each and every one of you.